This video presents the path to establishing an effective community of practice. It has been prepared for the Home Economics Institute of Australia. It is presented by Kay York, the current National HEIA President. To begin with, let's establish what a community of practice is. It is an organised group of people who share the same interests in resolving an issue, improving skills, and learning from each other's experiences. The community of practice concept was first proposed by Jean Larve and Etienne Wenger in 1991 and expanded upon by Wenger in his book Communities of Practice in 1998. The participants in a community of practice will have a shared interest in a particular domain or area. Here we are all interested in the domain of the subject disciplines of home economics. There are many different communities of practice that occur in formal and informal settings. The participants in the community build relationships and learn from each other through discussion, sharing, and pursuing their interest in the domain. The members of a community of practice will develop resources, tools, experience, and ways of addressing best practice. Why would we establish a community of practice? When I first started teaching, and for many years, we met as a teacher group and took worksheets and activities to the meeting to share. The sharing took place over afternoon tea and was a great collegial opportunity to meet friends and share practice. The idea is not new. A community of practice formalises the process to be able to share tips and best practice and provide support for each other. Online forums will give us an opportunity to do this very efficiently, but I do love a face-to-face forum. Why do we need to have a good community of practice? There are a large number of benefits in working with others. By creating a support network, we are able to accelerate the professional learning across our organisation and break down the silos that exist because of geographical locations. We can develop a shared knowledge and understanding to build better practice, as well as meeting others with shared interest. Most importantly, the community of practice should be fun and meaningful. This will keep people involved in the long term. If there is no benefit to each participant, the community will have no longevity. For a community of practice to be successful and long-lasting, it must have a clear purpose. We have all been to a professional learning opportunity and left asking the question of how beneficial it was. Remember that it is not only what you gain from sharing, but what you share with others that makes a community of practice a success. Participants should feel that it is a safe and trusted environment and that all are actively involved. A successful community of practice will set up the times at regular intervals with its participants and will use the ideas of the group for the defined reason for meeting. How do I set up a community of practice? A good time limit for the forum is about 90 minutes. A focus of interest should be established prior to the forum. Generally, the first one will be a topic where most participants would be able to contribute. This will ensure maximum engagement in our busy lives. The venue should be centrally located and the time suitable to the majority of the participants. Once these are established, the community of practice should be advertised to the prospective participants well in advance, perhaps 4 weeks, with a reminder at 2 weeks and another the day before. Before the community of practice, make sure that you have everything in place for a successful forum. Have the permission from your school to host the forum, decide on the catering, make the signage, sign-on sheet and name tags. Lastly, ensure that you have brainstormed a series of focus questions on the topic to ensure that the participants are focused and engaged. Now you are all set to go. The afternoon will follow a simple plan, as outlined here. Make it friendly and ensure you have forum norms established with the participants. After all, you want maximum engagement and a valuable experience for all. Make sure that you let the participants know that during the afternoon, future community of practice forums will be set up, so to think about if they could host one and possible focus areas. Be aware that you are the facilitator and will have to ensure that the focus is maintained. Towards the end of the time, about 15 minutes prior to the conclusion, start to set up the next communities of practice. Ask if the participants found the afternoon valuable. My experience is that there are many topics that the participants want to discuss and share, and they willingly put their school forward as a venue and their ideas. Make sure you thank the participants. for so willingly sharing their ideas and their expertise. Now take a moment to think about some possible focus topics that would interest your group. Here are a few suggestions. Thank you so much for listening, and please visit our website at www.heia.com.au. And for more information about membership or support, please contact our email address on the screen.